Hey, welcome to my journey. We're going to do one more day of junk journaling. This is my Count Chocula journal. And as you can see, he's super thick. I had to quit working in him. I couldn't get any more in him because the bottoms were tearing. And so that's why I started my new one, my Blueberry. That's the series, if you're watching the junk journals, that's the series you just got through seeing. And so we're going to do one more day because there's several of you who said, yeah, you want to see the flip through of the Count Chocula. So I thought, well, we would do it. But here's the cool part. I didn't want to show my journals because they're not, like I called it a non-perfect junk journal. But you know what? We don't have to be perfect. We don't have to. I eyeball the whole thing. I measure the size of the cover so I can know kind of what size papers are going to fit in it if I need to trim them down and whatnot. But then I even eyeball that. But the cool part was when I showed how I put together the one that I'm working on now. I had a number of you who said, you made me want to make a junk journal. You showed me that I can do it. So I think I took away the mystique of, oh my gosh, a junk journal. Because it's not what you see on the bulk of YouTube. When you type in junk journal, you find these gorgeous works of art. Mine is a whole different thing. I've never seen another one just like mine. There's bits and pieces of this, that, and the other type of journal that's kind of all thrown together in mine, but it's just a place to have a creative outlet. One of the girls who wraps my legs, we were talking about it, like, what do you do? Because I said something about, I stay in my craft room. Oh, well, what do you do? I said, well, currently I've been doing a lot of junk journals. Well, what's that? Well, what's the purpose in it? She's a very, black and white type person. She's not, she's very, I don't know how to describe her. She's very personable, very nice, and she's very uplifting, and she's super positive and all this and that, but there's like a purpose to what she does. You see what I'm saying? There's not, and even when you joke with her, she finds the logic behind a joke. You kind of get my drift. So she was like, well, what's the purpose in it? Well, the purpose is I enjoy it, and it's a creative outlet, and it does not have a rule. There's not a rule book that says you have to do X, Y, Z. You just start throwing stuff in a book. You save little dibs and dabs and scraps and trash and receipts, whatever you want to put in it. You can make it a theme. You can say, okay, this is the theme. This is a journal for my trip to the Grand Canyon. Let's say you're taking a vacation to the Grand Canyon. Save everything you can find about that Grand Canyon. Pamphlets and restaurant receipts and ticket stubs and pictures. Anything that you have on that trip, and just make your junk journal about that trip. Or you can do it like this and just whatever comes along, you just throw it on in there. So for those of you that want to see it, I'm going to show it to you. Keep in mind, every page is not decorated because I just ran out of room. So we will turn around and look at Count Chocula. Okay, so here he is. This is my cereal box, my Count Chocula cereal box. This is why I had to quit, because it's ripping into the cardboard. My tassel, just some gold and yellow and brown that I thought would match his little face and hair. And so I just have some, it's slick, I can't hold on to it. I have a little, and this is just, I think turquoise maybe. Okay, green. See, there's a little bit of green around his cape. And then this owl that was gifted to me. These were a pair of owl earrings, so I put him on there. And then there's a little yellow and brown beaded thing that I made. So that is all I did to the outside. And this is the alternative to the blueberry you just saw where I sewed it in. This is called twine binding. And you can see it's so thick in here, 2 of them went together. So there's 4 strings right here that should be separate. But it's already in that divot, so I'm leaving it. And you just look up twine binding and you'll see how to do it without sewing. So you wrap it and then you take your, here's my enclosure. What I did was, before I covered the inside with scrapbook paper, I glued my ribbon all the way through. And you can't see both sides. All the way through. That way, when I close it, I have something to tie it. So this was just a sticker sheet, the back of a sticker sheet that I made a little pocket in there. And these were just the little things that come when you have pictures printed. So I just stuck those in there. And then here we go. This is just the owl card. Most of the magazines that were in here, I was going to finish it off with the Family Circle from June of 2018, but didn't happen. There's a Lucy. This come out of the old magazine. Remember these? The Good Cook Club? What was this? 3 cookbooks for $1, and then you could pick one and pay for it. And I used to love to do this. And then you had to buy so many, within a certain amount of time. See, my poor book. My poor book. Just for some cream cheese, a kid's book. This was a owl book I had found. I think a discard, or either I bought it one, I can't remember. This was just off the Rice Krispie box. And these were just there's some stickers that came in something, and then just some things I cut out. And off some clothes I bought at I don't think you're in frame there. Some tags off the clothes I bought at Value Village. And a book. An envelope with a card that I stuck in. I just thought the card was pretty. But you see how the stuff is not sewed in? It's just slid under there. And it's so full, it's just falling out. This one I got my tire fixed. Here's Balance. All the food groups. Those were not together. I just found them separately and put them together. And there's a card. That's just where I dropped off something I had to return to Amazon. I saved the sticker. There's some more stickers. These were just some cards that come in a bunch of stuff that I had bought. I think these were from MAD, Mothers Against Drunk Driving. And I just thought they were pretty. Here's the old coloring book. A Pizza Hut bag I had saved. And just some popsicles. Mr. Chef Boyardee. This is where David works. This was one of his monthly books that come out. And I just thought, this is his terminal. They're building onto it. This is their new shop. That's the kind of truck he drives, and that's the new part of his terminal. Very nice, and just part of the toilet paper bag, just because it's cute, it's pretty. That was just some bleed through coloring I did with some markers that didn't come through very good. This came in Bamberg Castle, Northumberland. I guess that's Great Britain. Is that what that is? It was just in what that is. It was in something I had got. Just a bunch of papers that when you get something, just save it. There's just some onion soup, and this is where me and Holly went shopping. And that was just a cool owl in a magazine. There's the other side of the Pizza Hut bag. This was in my friend's gift set. I just like the cardboard, so I cut the cardboard out and put it down in there. And that was the sticker that came in it. Other side of the envelope. See, I run out of room to put anything in there. There's a hot dog. Y'all know I love my hot dogs. And some packaging. That was those cookies that I got for free because they put them in my bag by mistake. And a glass of, I think that's iced coffee. There's when we went to Whataburger. I ripped my bag up, put it on there. There was our ticket. This is from my hometown. This is a picture of just different things. North Carolina, this Jiggy with the Piggy. We do that here in town. It's a barbecue festival. And this is just an article in, I think, Our State magazine that was about my town. That is our Whataburger. When I tell you I go to Whataburger, that is the Whataburger I go to. Right there. We park right up under there. We pull through. So people ain't looking at us like that. We pull through that side. We sit there and eat. So that is ours. So I just wrote K-Town because that's us. And I didn't ever get around to putting anything in there. I did put these my little bacon. And this come off, let's see, hand cream. See, there's all kind of stuff. You don't have to buy stuff. I hardly buy nothing in this bag. This is all trash. Little magazine, little cookie dude, and just canned papers. And there's my coffee, and that's my Kleenex box. I just stuck it right there. And my fall pans that I used for my pies. This was on a greeting card I got. This is all my Little Debbie unicorn cakes that I bought for Sebastian. I had saved that box for the longest time. So I just took all the colorful pieces off of it and put little ribbons and made little tags, little whole pocket full. And I just thought that ribbon matched it, that lace. There's some more, of course, Duke's mayonnaise. And there's when I made my pies. That was the pie crust. And there's an apple pie recipe. And I bought these, and I ate them. These Peeps birthday cake. Yes, I did. And the number 13, that was the first one I ate out of my Advent coffee calendar, was the number 13. There's just some, when I drank some teas. Garfield, I played lasagna. They weren't together, I don't think. Were they? Yeah, they were stuck together. That, my first 3X, I bought it at the thrift store. And I wore that on Christmas. And it itched me so bad that I scabbed up the back of my neck where I kept clawing it. But I cut it out, and I thought, well, I'm going to clip that in there and put that in. That's my first 3X that I bought. I was so excited about it. Found it at the VV. This is Mooresville. This is where I go up to the VV. This is their ice cream, deluxe ice cream. Delicious, just delicious ice cream. There's just a bunch of Thin Mints that I ate for Christmas. Some Chinese food. Just packaging, little bag, so you can make little pouches, put stuff in there, put stuff in there. You'll see a bunch of these because they're always in the back of Food Network magazine. So when I find the older ones at the thrift stores, I cut recipes out that I like, and I cut these little things out of the back. And those two things were in Flair's light bulb I had to replace. And Dolly's, I saved that box for the longest time too. Her cake, and I thought I had those flowers that matched perfect. And that was Flair's sun lamp. Some ice cream that matches that purple paper just beautifully. And some gravy. That was, I cut up her Power Sun, her heat lamp, and put my, this was the old ticket. This was, let's see, because when I buy one, I save the receipt in the box. I save the box in case something happens to it. So I took out the old box. This is the old box. And it was $43.77 total. Well, they didn't have it, so I had to go to Petco. It was double that. Double that. Yes. Yes. No. Excuse me. Over double that. It was insane. These are North Carolina cookies. The Moravian sugar cookies. That's very popular around here. Some more little flowers. Some of my favorite things. Lucy and Jaws. These are just some red, white, and blue things. I thought, well, I'll make a little patriotic page. So you just cut stuff out and save it. Just save it in a file and then just pull it out when you need it. I just thought that was pretty. She had open eyes and shut eyes. I just added extra eyebrows. Look at it this way. This was also on the back of a set of stickers, and these were some of the stickers. And that's a piece of scrapbook paper that just matches beautifully. Just a nice green page. I guess St. Patrick's Day page. This is because I love Deadliest Catch and I like Sig. So I just want to save that article. I thought she was just beautiful. And she's very stylish, so I put that on there with her. More packaging. This is the avocado bag. You can see right there the avocados. So I just decorated my page with that. Here was some chocolate covered cherries from Christmas. That was just some scrapbook or some notepad paper that I messed up on, so I just ripped the bottom off because I thought it was pretty. And this was from the broom I bought. I don't have a pet, but it's a pet broom, so here's a tip. The little doggy was going to get lost, so I saved a piece of cardboard off of that candy box. Just stick him down in there. But yeah, that was from my broom. There's some more cherries, one of those little things. Here's my man right here, Steven Tyler. Woohoo! I do love me some Steven Tyler. Y'all better get that right. Yeah. And these brass stencils, they come in a pack of stickers that I found at the the Goodwill. And I knew I wasn't going to use them, but I didn't want to get rid of them, so I just tucked them down in here. And this is just something I bought that I just clipped on with a brad. A little purple brad to match. This was an envelope that I thought was pretty, so I just stuck a cute little card inside that you can see through the window. And a little some Friends things I found in a magazine. And Angela Lansbury. I made some little tags for her because I just loved her. And I just wanted to put a little honoring page for her. That came off of something I bought. I just thought, well, I'll just tape that on there. What does that say? Measuring spoons. Oh, those measuring spoons that I was gifted. And there's a card in there. I can't hardly get to it. And this was a whole bunch of owls I found in that book. And so I just made, these were owls I liked. So I just made a whole bunch of little tags with ribbons. Just glued them on. That's why I buy the file folders, to make little cardstock tags out of them. And just, isn't that cute? Just made me a little owl thing. There's the bag. I never did glue that down. This one, golden grams I had from the things I made at Christmas. What was that? It was something. Oh, some kisses. And this was the set of stickers that I was gifted in a card for Christmas. They're weight loss surgery stickers. Isn't that cool? There's a gastric bypass right there. These are just some sticker cards. These were the Born Free eggs that I bought. The only eggs they had when I shopped. She sent me a picture. She said, "This is all I have." And it was these. I'm like, well, I need them, so I'll take them. Oh, they were expensive. They were worthy of being in this book. And graham crackers that I had at Christmas. And then this is also one of the sticker cards. And I just thought he was pretty. And that's Grandfather Mountain. That is a North Carolina mountain. And I wanted to save it. So I just stuck him right in there. So that is the end of Count Chocula. Hope you enjoyed this flip through. I'm going to end it abruptly because my phone is dying because I got a notification. So there you go. Go out and make you a junk journal. I'll see you on my next video.